Namaste and very warm welcome to you all in my channel Moment with Prasuna. Hope everyone is well and enjoying the beautiful weather. In my previous video, I have spoken about what is emotional intelligence. In this video, I'm going to talk about signs you have low emotional intelligence and how to improve. Low emotional intelligence is when you cannot notice emotion accurately within yourself or others, which means you are not able to use that information to guide your thinking and actions. It is a serious issue that can affect your life and relationship and even your career and the quality of life that you would like to live if you are not aware. Surprisingly, most people are not even aware of these individuals who lack or who have low emotional intelligence. Low emotional intelligence is basically unable to identify and handle our own emotion, which makes it difficult to understand others' emotion. If you are not able to identify what's going on inside your body, your sensation, that means you're not able to in touch to be with your own emotion. Hence, you will not be able to understand others. Those emotions that are not processed and that are not managed effectively will likely lead to problems in your relationship. Having low emotional intelligence makes incapable of connecting with others and building deep and meaningful relationships. People may not be even aware of which may have serious impact in their personal and professional life and in relationships. So how can you know if you have low emotional intelligence, or what are the signs of having low emotional intelligence? Number one, you cannot read others' emotion. Emotional intelligence allows us to recognize and understand own emotion and others' emotion. If you are low in emotional intelligence, you're not able to be in touch with your own sensations, your own emotion, hence that will also prevent you to be connected with others. It can not only hamper your ability to connect with others, but also damage our existing relationships, especially when someone we love, they're upset, stressed or happy, and you're not able to identify actually what the other person is feeling. Number two, you lack empathy. Empathy is our ability to sense and share feelings and experiences of other people. When we have low emotional intelligence, we lack empathy. People might even see you as a narcissist as you are incapable of showing empathy. Studies shows low emotional intelligence do not get what others are feeling, so it is impossible for them to place themselves in other person's shoes. Science also says empathy is a choice, and some people, they consciously choose to avoid it so that they don't get emotionally overwhelmed or emotionally exhausted. So they just shut themselves and not show the empathy to others. Do check on your habit of empathy. If you think you're not an empathetic person, put yourself in others' shoes too. Number three, if you have low emotional intelligence, you think other people are oversensitive. Insensitive behavior is one of the common traits of people who lack emotional intelligence. When you have low EQ, you might end up making jokes on others when they are going through sad situation. This will make you look insensitive to others, because people with low EQ have difficulty understanding the emotion of others, like I previously said. It is no surprise that they are unable to interpret the emotional tone of others even when they are going through hard times. Number four, you are not able to read your own emotion, hence you might get frustrated, angry very quickly. Our emotion often drives our thoughts, behavior and action. When you can't recognize your own emotion, it can lead to anxiety, frustration, anger and aggression. Psychologist Seth Gillian says, when you lack emotional intelligence, you will wonder why you or someone else will feel the way they do. Sometimes you're not able to identify why you are feeling certain way. Means you question on your own emotion and even on others' emotion and their feelings. This makes it difficult for you to make sense of emotion in general of anybody. Number five, you are incapable of managing your emotion. Like I previously said, emotional intelligence is primarily more about managing our own emotion and our awareness. It helps you to determine when you need to calm down, when you need to express love and gratitude, and when you should defend your emotions. However, when you have low EQ, You likely struggle with controlling your emotion. You might react badly in a passive and aggressive behavior, and you might be very violent. You might blow out at someone without realizing what they are going through emotionally. Psychology says if you are low in emotional intelligence, you might be likely to lose your temper or not be able to recover even after you get upset. And if you're not able to manage your emotion, those emotions that are not processed and that are not managed effectively will likely lead to problems in your relationship. Number 6, like I said, low EQ can badly affect your relationship. Not only you will experience constant misunderstanding and conflict in your relationship, but you will also face problem with romantic attachments. Low EQ can lead to multiple breakups with romantic partners and even their friends. Moreover, your relationship with your family, co-workers and other social relationship might also be strained. People with low emotional intelligence might have very few friends. This can be because close friendship requires a mutual give and take, sharing of emotion, compassion and emotional support, and all characteristics of low EQ individual typically lack this sort of behavior. Number 7, people with low EQ, they are ignorant to others' feeling. They may be genuinely surprised that their partner is angry at them or that their co-workers don't like them. Number 8, people with low EQ always have to be right, often argue or point to death and refusing to listen to what anyone else has to say. Even you provide them proof that they are wrong, they will argue that your facts are wrong. Do you identify some of these traits of low EQ? If so, how can you strengthen your emotional intelligence? If you do recognize that you are not a person who can handle your emotional well, who is not aware of their own emotion and how to process them, it definitely affects other person. That means the first thing you have to do is to be aware of your own emotion. I have mentioned this, I have spoken about this in my previous video as well. Sit with your emotion, whatever you are feeling, which part of the body you are feeling, either you're feeling in your heart, either you are feeling in your tummy, either you are feeling on your head, whichever part of the body you are feeling, you have to sit with the emotion and let it process and feel it. What is happening? Why is it happening? Where, in which part of the body it is happening? Once you start being aware of your own emotion on daily basis, and by taking a close and honest look at yourself within, you immediately start showing emotional maturity. However, it needs daily practice. I have attached my previous video on emotional intelligence and how to improve. Please do not forget to check on the description section below. Do let me know how do you feel about this content. Please continue to send me your valuable comments, suggestion and feedback. I will see you soon again in my next video. Until then, take care, goodbye and namaste.